Okay, so today, after putting the M120 spring into the new gearbox, we will be disassembling this 416 m16 gun, and we'll be putting the new gearbox into it. Okay, so we're going to start from the rails, the upper receiver, and then we'll go from there. So on the right side, we'll have a screw here that you have to unscrew to get the rails off. So we're just going to unscrew that. So once that's unscrewed, you're going to pull the screw out. This will come out, and you'll have another one of these on the other side, right here. And then it's pretty much slide the rail off, and that's your rail. Then we're going to move to your, I don't even know if that's a delta ring, but just this ring here, you got to unscrew that. Once that's unscrewed, you just pull it out, revealing the inner barrel. That will come out too. The inner barrel. Alright. Now, to take apart the upper receiver, you're going to flip this over, and you're going to unscrew this. It's pretty much untightened, so just unscrew that. And then you're going to have to push this bolt out. And then the bolt should come out like that. And then the upper receiver will come apart from the lower receiver. Make sure to pull that charging handle so it doesn't get caught. And here we go, upper receiver and barrel. Alright, so now we're going to be removing the stock, the grip, and some of the little things in here. So remove the stock, you're going to pull it all the way back. Now you can push this the other way, and it'll come right out, exposing really ghetto wiring here. Then you got to get a really long screwdriver, and I have this extension here. And you got to go all the way down into the buffer tube and unscrew a screw in there. So now we're going to take off the pistol grip. So to do that, we have to take off the base plate of the pistol grip. So unscrew 2 screws down here. Once you got that, you just gotta disconnect your wires, which are pretty easy to do, and pull out the motor. Now inside there are 2 screws, probably hard to see them, but you have to unscrew those, so we'll do that now. And once those 2 are out, then the pistol grip should slide out, just like that. Make sure the wires are coming out nice and cleanly. 1, and then the second, right there. Okay. So now you're going to take out your rear receiver pin, so just a little screwdriver to unscrew that. And then you're just going to pull the bolt out from the back there. Okay, so now we're going to take out the mag release here. So we're going to just take a little screwdriver, just unscrew that. Try not to lose the screw because it's very small. So you pull out the spring. The mag release will come out on the other side. Just keep that together. Okay, now a little thing that most people don't tell you is there's a little pin here you have to take out. So just get something small, and you pretty much put that there and push that out. That'll come out. And then the gearbox should come apart. Just like that. And that is how you take a gearbox out of a gun. So, putting in the gearbox is pretty much the exact same thing as taking it out, just everything in reverse. So you're going to take the gearbox, make sure all the connections are good, push the battery plug in the back, and the motor plugs where the motor grip should go. And then just slide everything in, make sure the trigger gets into the little hole that needs to be. And that's pretty much it. And then it's in. Then you do everything from the reverse. So now just put back in the bolt here. Make sure that's flush with the gun. Mag release will go in here too. That goes just in here. Flip the other side. Put the spring in. Put the mag release button there. And just screw that in. So that's pretty firm. And if you want to make it less firm, you can actually just loosen it a little bit, and that will ease it. So that's in. Now we're going to put the rear bolt in here. Like that, and then we're going to put the screw that goes with that right here. Like that. Now for the pistol grip, you have to, there's little holes in there. The two smaller holes next to the big hole are where your motor connections go through. So we'll put those in there. And then just slide the motor grip into place. Like so. And then you're just going to screw those screws in the motor grip back in. So once your motor connections are coming out of your grip, identify which one's positive, which one's negative. So the positive one will obviously go to the red wire, and the negative will go to the negative. So you're just going to slide that in. Make sure that goes all the way down. And now you just have to angle your motor wires onto the little tabs that is on the motor. So once that's on, you have to arrange the wires to accommodate your motor grip because it's a new gearbox, so yeah, so just gotta bend them a little bit. So once you have your wires situated, you pretty much just put the plate back in, and you're just gonna screw that in. Alright, so we're going to be installing the buffer tube now. So this will be inside the buffer tube. We just took it out because this comes pre-connected already. So you're just going to put this into the buffer tube, slide the buffer tube on there. So now we're going to put this screw here. There's a groove here so your wire can come out. So make sure that's aligned with the wire here. And that will go all the way in to the gun, and we will screw that in. So once you get the buffer tube and the stock back on, you're going to put it in the upper receiver with the barrel inside. So we're just going to slide this here. Just like that. And you're going to put in the pin here. And then you're gonna just secure that in with the screw. Just like that. Okay, so now your outer barrel is gonna come in. So you're gonna have this on top. Just quickly slide that in there. And then grab this thing that comes off here. And it goes that way. Just like that. Should go in like there. And then you just screw this back in. Alright, once that's screwed, we'll put the rails on, secure that, and we're pretty much done. Alright, so now we're going to put the rails on, make sure they're the right way. Slide that in. Should be a nice snug fit. Now you're going to put these back on. So take that, one's going to go here, you're going to have to hold it. Flip it over, put the other one there, put the screw in there. And then you're just going to screw that in. So, got this completely assembled new gearbox with the new spring in it. Sounds awesome. It's pretty easy, you know, just replacing it. And yeah, I mean, the connector's a little bit short in the end, but it's fine. Thank you for watching. This was Dirty Dan, putting a new gearbox into Min's new, or old 416, and thank you for watching.